Here to see Odette? I just need to see your tickets for the preview. Perfect. Thank you.
I think I'll leave the Lelic question until after the... Child said he was originally going to come with Tonya. Is there anyone here who looks like a Tonya? Let's see. Mr. Chuganov's back again by the looks of it. Oh, and is that Mitya? Oh no. It looks like the show's starting and I still haven't...
Members of the audience, today's performance was a very special one for us, as it marks the first to commemorate this occasion.
All right, everyone, huddle in a little more. Now, look at the camera.
Are you quite satisfied, Mr. Energy Scientist? I rather hope you don't have any other escape plans to add to my workload today.
What are you talking about, Sarge? And wasn't the performance spectacular?
It was indeed a fun...
Working hours and...
May...
Already? I mean, I was kinda hoping to soak up the atmosphere for... Off we go then, Sarge. Back to the land of working hours.
That has to be her. Excuse me. Are you...
Huh?
Your brother's busy today, so I took his
Oh, okay.
What's wrong? Are you... Maybe she caught a cold on the way here.
I haven't seen snow like this in a long, long time.
I know. It's completely white out there. You can...
Let's wait it out for now. You'd be lucky not to freeze to death in this weather.
Well, look at that. Maybe we shouldn't be in such a rush to get back after...
Let's wait and see.
Why do you need to take it so seriously?
Come to think of it, I know the route well. Shall I head over?
Sir, there's really no need to go to all that...
Hey, it's no trouble at all.
What a kind gentleman. Very good. My wife and daughter are...
So... Are you...
Don't worry about that. I made arrangements in advance. Should I not return to the Armory Palace within 3.5 hours after they will escort us back.
Operation Showtime? So, wait. I gotta say, you've really turned this into quite a moral dilemma for me.
It's snowing pretty hard out there.
Sure.
Time to get to work. I should...
Excuse me, are you looking for someone? Ah, a fan, I'm guessing? Today is just a dress rehearsal, so Miss Odette won't be meeting with... Sorry, but that area is...
Bad timing, I guess.
What happened to the gentleman who went to fetch the blankets?
I was thinking the same thing. It's still snowing very hard. Do you think something might have happened to him?
Whatever the reason for his delay, I must say I hate nothing more than people who make empty promises and fail to deliver. Well, I have to treat my employees like that on a...
You seem anxious, Mr.
It's been nearly 4 hours since I left the armory. The army should have arrived to extract us by now. They know how much I despise tardiness and disrupted plans. There's simply no reason that they shouldn't have shown up by now.
Surely a snowstorm like this one.
Few things in this world can stop the Snezhnayan army, Mr. Mitya. And a snowstorm is certainly not one of them.
Why don't you go out and take a look? They might be right outside, waiting for—
An absurd hypothesis. I have no intention of leaving your—
This doesn't look like an ordinary snow. That guy who left earlier. It looked like he just vanished into thin air.
A man-eating snowstorm? Come on. Night hasn't even fallen yet. Spare us the ghost story. Traveler, didn't know you were coming today. How come you didn't say anything? Oh, right. I assumed you were looking for me. Whoa, that's quite a snowstorm out there.
Is weather like this rare, even?
Yeah, snow like this. I'm sure I've seen it out in the wild before. Actually, I take that back. I don't think I've seen snow this bad even in the—
If even Alosha thinks snow like this isn't normal.
We can't stay cooped up here forever. No need. I have plenty of experience with snowstorms. Everyone by the door. Careful not to let the snow soak into your shoes. In a snowstorm, you gotta—
Heading out, my man? Be careful. I've been—
Thanks for the advice. I am
He's back! He's back!
Did you see any soldiers patrolling?
Something about this storm. There's no one out there. I didn't see it. This isn't your average snowstorm. I suspect it might be related—
Are you serious? So,
You want to go outside and see?
This just turned from a minor delay.
We can only hope that our friend who went to fetch the blankets just ditched us and went home.
Is it really that bad? But my daughter, I won't be able—
Huh? What are you— Whoa! It's snowing up. So now we're stuck. On the bright side, the theater's always well stocked with supplies. If the snow still does, at least, fine by me.
This seems like a sensible backup plan under the circumstance.
What are you staring outside and praying for, my man? You anxious to get—
oh, Your Majesty the Tsaritsa, this is a golden opportunity to spend the night under the same roof as the—
I think I've changed my mind. Sir, if you so much as look at us funny, you'll be seeing stars in a whole other way.
It's getting colder. We need to keep the indoor temperature up. Close the door and lock it tight.
And then there's the aristocrats. Easiest of all to deal with. Because nothing Well, look at that.
And I am Chuganov, an entrepreneur.
Are you really that famous, Mr. Chuganov? How come I've never heard your name before?
Excuse me?
Oh, I'll have to ask my rope later. He's probably...
How are you feeling?
I'm fine. Sorry to worry you. I'm used to it.
Child must take great care of his sister.
You know, I actually stuck in a strange place thanks to a snowstorm. Having to spend the night with a bunch of interesting characters. Exactly.
Look after yourself.
My husband has major—
That's the price of marrying it. Hello?
This is...
Sarge. Why, any friend of the thief?
I am here to ensure Mr. Mitya...
Mister, I've racked my brains, but I can't think.
So, Mr. Mitya,
Yes, that's right. Really? I can't even talk about that? All right, all right.
I have to say...
I could... Do you think we were coming on to...
What about you? What did you think of today's performance? Oh my, I'll make sure to...
This doesn't seem like the time or place to bring up the...
so unfair.
And now it looks like I've been... You know Mitya too?
No, I don't. I don't think it's... Hey, have you seen Chuganov? I heard he was coming today. Have you spoken to him?
I'm with you. This could be just the...
Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to...
For the Roka?
Shh! There are other... How's it looking, Alosha?
No change from this afternoon. Heavy snow with...
May I have your attention, please? We at the theater owe everyone here a duty. In a few short moments, we'll give you a tour of the theater's various quarters. You can choose to sleep in the VIP room, the office, or backstage. Or on the stage if you'd prefer.
I'll pass on sleeping on the stage. What if the snow is stopped by tomorrow morning? The early birds in the audience might think we're part of some experimental new show.
A drama about sleeping? That could be fun. Maybe we could come up with...
Not bad. Clear selling point, at least.
Anyone who doesn't wish to sleep on the stage, please follow me.
I guess I'll call it a night. Though I feel like I'm sure she'll be worried that I haven't made it back yet. But as long as she looks out the window, I wonder if she's feeling any better.
Ah, finally. Welcome back to the world of the living, lazy bones. I was about to wake you. Still waking up, huh? You know, the black mist. It's been chasing us from below ever since we were born. Come on, let's keep heading up.
Here we go.
What's going on? That black mist down there is creepy.
The Black Mist cultists believe that being swallowed by the Black Mist leads to everlasting peace. But if you ask me, they're just lying to themselves. We're the only heretics left, the only ones who refuse to give in. We have to keep going.
But how do you actually know that they're wrong?
Dangerous question there, Torgov. The moment your faith wavers, you start a chain reaction that ends in the collapse of your will. Put the question out of your mind. Stay strong and believe that the Black Mist means certain death.
Okay, but it's not my mind that's the problem. My body's about...
I can't do this anymore.
All this will pass eventually, I promise. Keep fighting. It will be...
You accuse the Black Mist cultists of being liars.
The cult of the Black Mist...
I am.
As much as...
Then I bid you both farewell. Let me put my personal opinions aside for a moment and say, fate always appears so impossibly complicated. Their fate was sealed. Torgov and Sobolova are gone. Yes, it looks like it's satisfied. This happens from time to time. But it won't be long before the Black Myth... Well, we should make the most of it. Huh? Are you...
What is it, Chuganov? What's wrong? Huh?
Is it morning already? Sounds like it's coming from next door.
Don't look, Miss Tone.
What happened to them?
These two people have passed away. And the strange thing is that somehow, I knew... Have I seen this moment before?
Let me take a look. No vital signs, the cause of death, however, remains unclear.
But just last night...
Could they have had pre-existing medical conditions?
It's hard to believe that they died of natural causes. Nor does this... Who was the first to discover the...
It was me. But these deaths have nothing to do with it. Then I noticed that the door to this room was open, and it looked like there was a man and woman in...
I can corroborate this. I was doing my morning exercises near the stage. I can also confirm that I didn't see a single person approach the snowstorm.
You mean an intruder? No, not possible. I slept by the door last night as a precaution. There's...
Everyone, split into pairs and search the theater for anyone in hiding, or any...
Nothing backstage is clear. We checked the basement. Also clear. I don't think there's anywhere here that a living person could...
Are we certain that the theater doesn't have a back door? Or any tunnel?
No, there's nothing like that. If people were sneaking in through some secret tunnel to avoid buying a ticket, we'd... I also checked the windows. All of them are locked from the inside, and...
It sounds like we can safely rule out the intruder theory. If anyone came in during the night in this weather, there'd be...
This can only mean one thing. It's like one of those murder mysteries you see in novels.
We can't quite jump to that
Could he be right? It's hard to imagine. Set in a theater during a snowstorm. A murder takes place, and the killer...
Looking at who the killer targeted, and the it all adds up.
What is? What have you...
Both victims were wealthy, well-known local merchants. And such ruthless method.
Lelik?
You mean Lelik is among us?
Lelik. I know this code name. Member of the Rokot, anti-Project Snezhnaya. Always works alone. I've read the case files at the... Walk me through your reasoning, Mr. Chuganov. What do you know about...
What now, huh? What now, Lelik? What more do you want from me? You snuck into my house the other day while I was asleep. Left a threatening letter. And I did...
So, he really was threatened.
And now you're resorting to murder to threaten me. Isn't that... Show yourself! Which one of you...
Was this really Lelik's doing? If Odette really is Lelik, this seems out of character. But I'm probably the only one here with a compelling theory about Lelik's What should I...
I don't think it's likely that Lelik killed any, at least from the store. Besides, even if...
Vodyanitsa doesn't know that Lelik might be Odette. But her...
Miss Vodyanitsa, why do you
Defense? Oh, no, it's just... I'm worried that we're jumping to conclusions.
Well, if you think I'm so wrong...
The case is still evolving, Mr. Chuganov. Please do not prevent others from expressing their opinions so early on in the...
Even so, there's no denying that the recent threat received by Mr. Chuganov may well be an important...
So there's still a good chance that... I can't do this anymore. I don't...
Whoa. Take a beat. And whoever this Lelik is, they're surely not going to murder...
As much as I regret having to say this, I'd like everyone to cooperate and refrain from... Because as things stand... Unless anyone has further information to...
You're right, that was my bad. It was a knee-jerk reaction. I didn't think it through. Luckily, no one's...
Since Vodyanitsa and I were on the same page earlier...
Whoa. Are you serious? I don't know if the... Odette? Really? Odette?
Actually, it's exactly what you'd expect.
And what are we up to now? Odette's identities. She's my coworker, specifically a ballerina. It must be... I guess since I've always known her as a member of the Fatui, I don't understand. If she...
Probably best if you ask her that in...
Well, since you waited until... Yeah. Lelik, we need to confront...
Do you think she'd really admit to being...
I don't know. We'll have... Now's her chance. Hey, What? Shh. Keep your... So, Alright, fine. None of us believes you killed it. The Traveler was the first to figure out your identity. Still, it's clear where the group consensus is. We're your colleagues, so... Can you clue us in?
Alright. Yes, I'm Lelik, and thanks, but I don't need you to cover for me.
You're gonna reveal...
That's right. I'll admit I was surprised at first when Chuganov guessed that I was here.
It was just a lucky guess, but after taking some time to assess the situation and confirm where everyone stands, I don't...
Are you sure you... What?!
So...
I don't know what game you're playing.
It's just one identity. So what if it's exposed? I made my peace with this when I chose to become Lelik. But more importantly, I promise I am... So, if anyone still insists that I did this, otherwise, I suggest that you bite your tongue. Because if you really believe I killed 2 people without making a sound or leaving a trace, pointing fingers at me would sure...
Is this really the truth,
That's confidence.
A real no-nonsense attitude. I can see why...
Are you seriously buying this? Hey, officer! She just...
I do have one question, Miss Odette.
If I didn't say anything, everyone would be focusing all their efforts on... And that is exactly what the real culprit wants.
Despite all the accusations, she made the smart choice. A remarkable display.
She thought so far ahead.
You've convinced me. Dealing with the murder case remains the top priority right now. Nevertheless, the group still considers you the prime suspect.
I understand. You're welcome to...
Mr. Chuganov?
For my wife and daughter's sake, I'll let you off the...
Good work, Lelik Guard Team. And Lelik, too.
Turns out Valeri knew about my exploits. So now I've been...
Shouldn't you be facing my way if you're guarding me? At the moment, it looks more like you're my...
If the true culprit is indeed still at large, as you have claimed...
Don't worry, Tonya. Once the snow stops, the officials will step in. But... You're gonna miss us, huh?
Really, Miss Vodyanitsa?
Aw, all right. Let's swear to it. I promise to give you the pass, and you...
Promise.
Don't indulge her, Tonya. You don't have to swear an oath over things like...
You really do get carried away sometimes, don't...
Hey! Mind your...
Don't be nervous, Miss Wateramp. Everyone's...
Excuse me? Oh...
Primary mode of...
Well, it's the emotions we convey...
I'm impressed.
It's not about... And yet...
It's really not... Anyway...
Oh...
Hey.
Heavens! Why would I do a thing like that?
It's getting late.
I suggest that we don't sleep...
As long as someone keeps an eye on Lelik.
Are you saying that you wish to bet your life on Miss Odette? Then I propose the following arrangement for tonight. The Traveler, Odette, and I will form the Night Watch. We'll sleep in shifts, but 2 of us must be awake at any given time.
An excellent idea. I expect that plan took you quite some time.
Actually, our field combat manual outlines. That being said, in fact,
I care less about respect and more about the fact that you just robbed me of 2/3 of my sleep. I'm calling dibs on being the first to rest.
It's almost time. We should wake Odette. How are you faring? Oh, not going to argue with that. I'll take a quick nap.
It's finally time for Odette and I to share the night walk. I came here to get information from her in the first place.
How long are you gonna keep staring at me? Couldn't sleep. Plus, there's something I had a hunch that you wanted a conversation. I just had a simple question. Rosaline, in her final moments, I see. No, she was utterly ruthless in pursuit. And yet, even though I never approved of her methods, and she was an abrasive person. Oh, she told you. I guess that makes sense. Yes. Rosaline, when I was a child, it was extremely grueling. I was a newcomer who'd managed... Every day was a struggle. After enduring all that, I've become... Surely, any child. So, it was my way of I think she probably... One time, when I told her, "You don't..." She looked stunned. I guess she was surprised that I lashed out first, but strangely enough, after that, she never interfered with my dancing or asked me how it was going. She was. But even now, whenever I take out this core Ignis, I can't help but think of that night. Of the look, sort of. Although gift might be too... She knew so, but I still wonder... I guess she didn't leave anything behind. Not that I expected her to. It's fine. It's just a bit of a shame that we couldn't... She did. Are you sure she was talking about this event? No, she didn't. Wait. In that case... Okay. I will...
There's something I'm trying to figure out. Paimon's very important to me, so I have to get to the bottom of this.
The ultimate goal of this energy experiment is the weapon's construction was completed in Nodcry. Now, all that remains is to arm it with a sufficiently... Yes. The weapon's development and all the related experiments are overseen by Lord Piero, the Jester. And the lab is... I'm not sure why this experiment would be making Paimon feel unwell, though. The best way to get to the bottom of it would be to go... Once we get out of here, and I'm hardly the organization's proudest member, as you know. You answered my question about Rose.
You two seem to be hitting it off.
I thought you were asleep.
Of course I was. In the military, one learns to fall asleep quickly, even in the most inhospitable and...
Even if he was awake.
Well, thank you both for keeping watch.
Sure. This is our second night here, but I hope she's been sleeping well. Seriously? Never mind.
Hey, what are you spacing out for?
How long have we been walking for?
Time's lost all meaning.
Stop.
Whatever, but it seems like...
Well...
Monsters! Watch out!
Not again! I've lost count of how many times we run into them. Be careful.
Cryostorm! I'm back! That's it! Condense! Should've run faster. What?
Lightning Frog!
What the? Get away!
Monsters ahead of us. The black mist behind us. Feels like there's no escape.
Are you hurt?
No. I'm fine.
I get...
Yeah. Otherwise, why would it always be out?
We know you mean...
Thank you. You're going to continue, aren't you?
It's not an illusion. We really are getting closer to the star.
Congratulations. You're the first... I'm the star, the black mist. This is a good opportunity. I'll let you get... Congratulations on reaching... Huh? What's...
Rampana! Rampana!
Is that...
Coolish! Wake up!
The situation is identical to that of the two casual.
At least there are some elements that we can rule out this time. They slept on the stage with everyone else.
Weren't some of us keeping watch last night? 3 of us, in fact.
I'm as confused as you are. Certainly...
Likewise, and from what I've observed so far, both Miss Odette and the Traveler can be trusted.
To be honest, I didn't get a wink of sleep last night. I couldn't help but think I was the target. I heard the Traveler and Lelik chatting, but otherwise I don't...
Me too. Then, what could possibly... I worked closely with Rampana.
4 victims in just 2 days. I need to get to the bottom of this as soon as possible.
Still snowing?
Yes, I just checked.
So we only have ourselves to rely...
If you ask me, this killer can clearly... Lelik must be...
Here we go again.
Listen, I was already thinking to myself last night, was Lelik's reason for revealing her identity the real story? Well, now I have my... She's been playing us for fools. You get off on this, don't you? Reveal...
That's a hideous thought. One that only a hideous mind like yours...
How dare you?
That's enough. Yesterday, you named Lelik as a suspect because the victim... But today's victims were just ordinary people. Not to mention that they were colleagues of Odette and mine. What?
Who knows? Maybe you don't know her as well. I implore you, Walt. Lelik is well known to be a ruthless operator. And now she has revealed her identity.
Everything you've said so far is still just conjecture, which doesn't...
How can you defend her, officer? What did she say? Maybe I shouldn't be so surprised. You pause so you can get your girl. Don't.
Sir, but you were the one who told 4 people have already died. Only yesterday I was chatting with Mr. Turning against one another is the last thing we should be doing right now.
Little...
Even if Mr. Chuganov, he's still one of the
I had no intention of resorting to violence. But you're right. In any case, I believe Mr. Chuganov has calmed down.
I don't think there's any need for that. What is there to discuss?
Did you have an idea, Mitya? You're the brain...
I've been mulling something, but then there's the 2 double murders.
So what are you suggesting?
I think this could be a supernatural event. It is...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you supposed to be a scientist? That doesn't sound like a
I got into scientific research because of my insatiable...
Now that you mention it, I remember... Haunted?
Yeah, I think I heard the same thing. But I mean, there were...
Well, this has taken an unexpected turn. A haunted theater?
Why don't we take this opportunity?
Very well. What?
Valeri, come take a look at this.
Some sort of notebook.
It's the on-duty logbook for the theater. Kulish was the main he mostly used it to record any unusual incidents during a Yes, he'd always have this logbook with him when he checked tickets at the entrance.
This should confirm a lot of key details about the recent
Yes. The number of people. Apparently...
Are we certain that logbook is accurate? Could someone have sneaked in without...
Unlikely. Kulish took his duties very seriously. Not to mention that this was a dress rehearsal, meaning smaller audience numbers and tighter ticket restrictions than usual. Everything would have been well within...
We no longer have our tickets with us, do we? They got collected on entry.
Unfortunately not. The theater recycles tickets. Once people are in the door, they don't tend to leave until the show ends, so we collect the tickets at the point of entry. Still, I'm inclined to believe that this discrepancy...
Did an extra person just materialize?
Ah, Traveler.
Alosha found it. We're both curious to hear your perspective. It appears to be
an investigation report, huh?
The theater manager must have hired an
Presumably, the man... Anyway, the bottom...
Leyline problems are pretty unexceptional. It's hard to imagine what connection it could have to...
Some of the language that appears at the very end of the report caught my eye. My area of research doesn't touch on any of that, so it's huh? A piece of paper just fell out from the report. It landed right by your feet. How unnerving. It was tucked in. Death is near. But if so, how did the author...
Maybe things are more complicated.
No, wait a second. If we take the report and the note, the report definitively concludes. The question is, what exactly does the note mean by death?
Tonya.
Not yet. Still looking. So...
This looks like... somebody...
Well, alright.
Huh. This...
Maybe it's a little rude for us to peek at this. I feel like It sounds like she's writing this for her parents, right? Because her water imp parents belong to the aristocracy, who were driven out of Snezhnaya. We're sorry. It's fine. My fault for not storing it properly. Alright, give me my notebook back.
If we take all this together, it's not impossible, is it? If anything, it's the natural conclusion.
Oh, I beg to differ.
Does it really?
Good. Okay. So, that's about everything we've discovered. I'll share my theory first. Based on what we've learned from the logbook, I believe if the killer had simply bought a ticket, it would have greatly... I expect he or she either hid in the theater ahead of time.
What about the note found in the investigation?
The killer may have simply planted...
So, it has nothing to do...
This theory makes sense to me. If we have an odd...
Could it really be that?
So, in other words, All we have to do is find out who got in here. Then let me make one thing clear. All the theater staff should be well aware that I came here for the rehearsal legitimately. Yes? There's no way I'm the one who didn't have it.
It's true. I hear you used every trick in the book to get a hold of that ticket, too. Everything short of throwing a temper tantrum and rolling...
I most certainly...
Probably a stupid question, but I might as well ask. Guess it was naive of me to...
Especially after the unprompted Lelik reveal. Once was already a miracle. Twice would be
We have to catch this extra person. Sounds like Chuganov went to a lot of trouble to get his... We have to catch the... Valeri came to the... Valeri came to the... As things stand... As things stand... Tonya received her ticket. I got my ticket from Child. I don't believe any of us here knew Shram before all this. If no one can verify Shram... Mr. Shram, did you really...
Huh? Me? Why am I being singled out, my friend?
It's not that you stand out as suspicious. More that ever...
Okay. Well, we spent the best part of 2 days together now, so I'm sure you can all tell what kind of person I am. I'm a true gentleman. I never dream of doing...
Yeah, I have no doubt that you're a good person. But although, actually, what was it you said last night? Yeah, you're friends with that water imp. Which is why last time I checked, there were barely any of us remaining in Snezhnaya, since most of the water imps left. Could you tell me a little bit more about your friend? And I suppose it's also kind of...
Good grief. Are you blushing? Pull yourself together, man. Stop giggling like a teenage boy.
Hey, revolting is a little strong. I was just a bodyguard hired by our family. But the stars must have aligned, because sparks began to fly between me and their daughter. Never in my wildest dream.
We don't need details.
Okay. I'm just a little hesitant, even with me to protect her. If word gets out that she's dating a human...
But really? Wait.
Huh? Shram, what the...
Why is everyone looking at me like that?
Delicate times.
Yes? You know...
If I'm not mistaken, the last significant civil war in Snezhnayan history was over 400 years ago, when Her Majesty the Tsaritsa had just...
What do you mean, 400?
What's going on here?
All right, Mr. Mitya, you win this round. As far...
I'm just as amazed as you are. I didn't even believe...
Is someone going to explain what's going on?
From the look on your face, you figured it out too, haven't you, Trap?
That seems to be the case. Vodianitsa's private No. The theater's ley lines have been modified to block souls within its grounds from returning to them. Mr. Shram's statement proves, and according to the for some unknown reason, the soul that has been wandering the theater... Yeah, that must be the immediate reason why the ticket count... Since we discovered the death of those victims... The contents of the investigation report have been verified. There are indeed ley line issues and wandering souls in the theater. Death likely symbolizes the deceased. Mr. Death is near. That must mean that there's a dead person.
Yeah, the logic is clear now. The investigation report. Mr. Schramm must be one such soul who died in the theater a long time ago. So when the note said death is near, it must have been referring to death as in the deceased. People who died.
Someone who died.
In short, there's a dead person among us. The extra person we've been searching for is a ghost from the past.
You mean I'm a ghost? No. Don't make jokes like that, my man. There must be. But even if I was dead, I know for a fact
Yeah. Even if all that's true, the report...
Then what if the ley lines have a powerful ability to attract and devour?
Why does
What happens when the black hole can't achieve?
That could explain why we weren't able...
It does seem to explain...
Except there's no concrete evidence. Still, it seems like the...
Alright, so... How could Schramm not...
On the contrary, it's perfectly normal for a soul to...
You know what, Mr. Brady? I'm trying to remember and... I was the one who didn't want to remember my own death.
Well, I'm sure...
My lady and I snuck out to go on a date one day. We bought tickets for the theater. It wasn't really my thing, but I was just happy. All of a sudden, a group of people burst into the theater, shouting for all the water imps to get out. Performers and audience members included. It was clear the conflict between humans and Fae had reached a boiling point. This time, the extremists were even coming after the water imps who had nothing to do with the war. I thought I could pull one over on them. So I took off my jacket, draped it over my lady, and tried to sneak out amid the chaos. But I got caught. They started shouting. But I was going to do whatever it took to buy her a chance to escape. No matter how many people stood in my way. I had to. Both as their bodyguard. And out of love.
It's all right, friend. You can stop there if...
It's just... Even now, If I'd known I was a dead man walking, I wouldn't have dragged you down with me.
But...
No. I refuse to be a burden. I guess it's high time I got a breath of fresh air.
Mr. Schramm, I'm...
My good sir.
No. I'm speaking...
Let it go, man.
Ozarova. Oh! Auntie Ozarova! That's what we all called...
I'm so glad she survived. And as long as she went on to be happy. There's no need to see me off, my...
Take care, my man.
I know Mr. Schramm was already...
Death is cruel, no matter how we might try to...
So, was the conflict but even a historical... All people know...
It seems to me that's also why, despite...
So...
Maybe it's not quite as...
All this time...
All right. If me...
Ugh, if only this blasted storm...
Looks like now we can just rest until the snowstorm stops. I still can't believe Schramm turned out to be a ghost who'd been in the theater for hundreds of years.
Knock, knock.
Huh?
Knock, knock.
You know the door isn't closed, right?
Think of it as a signal, then. When I'm entering someone else's room and I knock, I'm here as Odette. If I don't knock, it's Lelik. Thanks.
So, why did you come to find me?
Vodyanitsa said you knew about my secret, but when everyone was discussing who Lelik could be, you were worried that revealing what you knew would be unfair to me. Yes,
It's nothing. I mean, you didn't hold what happened with Signora against me, so...
Actually, there's something else as well. I found myself in a situation, so I thought I'd come and ask you for advice. It's about Mitya. Before all of this, the last time I saw him, he was dead. As I'm sure you know, my goal as Lelik was just, well, when I found out the tech lead for the experiment behind Project Snezhnaya was Mitya, I often saw him around the theater, but I soon concluded that so I decided to infiltrate the Armory Palace and go directly to his lab. That way, the threat would be much more effective. Well, I suppose there was a bit of luck involved. But when I finally made it to his lab, Mitya seemed... I checked his breathing and his pulse. He hadn't... I thought maybe another anti...
That's why you were so on guard around Mitya that first night here.
Yes. When I saw him sitting in the audience during the performance, I could barely To me, it was a miracle. Somehow, he'd come back from the dead. But then, the murder started happening, and that is, until Mitya himself said there must be a...
And yet, you thought that bringing it up right away would single Mitya out.
Exactly. Besides,
But now, it seems like I understand why you kept it to yourself.
So, what do you...
Let me confirm one thing first.
Around a week ago.
A week ago? That's earlier than I thought. He seemed completely normal to me. Chatting with Vodyanitsa...
So he was definitely alive on that...
Here's a thought. The reason we even suspected a dead person could be among us was because of the problem with the theater's lake, but Mitya's death happened inside the Armory Palace. The ley lines affecting the theater shouldn't reach that far.
You're right. I guess he doesn't fit the profile of the person we were searching.
I think the chances of it being him are very low. Surely he can't have died for real in the arm.
Unless what?
Unless he really did.
You're right.
Huh, what's this? A private meet and greet? Where do I line up?
That's not what's
Well, I was just making the rounds. Thought I'd try to lighten the mood.
What is going on with this storm? Could it be connected?
I almost hope it is. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa left to vanquish...
Do you think people still feel the cold after they die?
Death itself is cold, isn't it?
Well, I hope he has a safe journey. I'm going to miss thinking back on it once we get out of here.
Are you okay?
Look who's Mr. Nice Guy all of a sudden. Is it because Tonya...
Yeah, without Tonya, who knows how badly he would have been hurt.
I told you already, I never intended to
little girl? I've been, so kind to everyone, but never lets her old man off the hook. Especially when she was little. All right. Are you taking anything?
Yeah. I'll be fine once I see my brother. He's gonna pick some frost fairy flower leaves and...
I see.
We should probably discuss arrangements for tonight. However, out of an abundance of...
shouldn't we...
No need.
What a long day. This whole situation turned out... But Valeri's right. I should just try to calm down.
He's awake. He's awake! Get over here, you big lugget!
If you must call me something, call me Mr. Door. The Black Mist is coming. You need to go.
Are you all right? Can you walk? We just got attacked by monsters on our way up. That Mr. Door fellow protected us. He just seemed to come out of nowhere. Curses! The Black Mist is catching up. Mr. Door, I don't believe I've ever seen you around here before. Why is that?
There's no need to try to get to know me.
Mr. Door!
Looking for trouble?
Get rid of them!
I can just push these ones off.
Well, anyway, we're lucky to have you here. Thanks for saving us earlier.
No need to thank me. This is where my duty lies.
What the?
So we're doing this the hard way.
And
Cake! Condense!
Oh, remarkable work, Mr. Door. If I had your muscles, I'd do the same. Are none of these doors the one you're looking for?
No.
Cryostorm! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Come no closer. Impossible.
Fighting frog!
Oh, goodness. Wait, look! There's more monsters down there. No, no! That gate... Mr. Door, what are you doing?
Found it. This is my...
What?
I am a door. This is where my duty lies.
No! You saved us.
You must keep going.
Oh, you're right. Let's go. The black mist isn't moving anymore. Surely I wasn't so scared out of my mind that I... Oh, okay, good. Getting sleepy.
What time is it? I guess everyone's still asleep? These past 2 days have... Larry?
Wake up! Everyone!
Just like the last 2 nights. No I've been a real thorn in your side, haven't I? But for me...
How's... I just checked on her, and it doesn't seem like anything's...
That means Valeri.
If Valeri was awake and keeping watch, it would have been impossible to kill him without waking...
This is so frustrating. Why has nothing changed?
Actually, one thing has changed. There's only one victim this time, not...
Can a death at night? After the deceased Shram left, there was one less victim last night. It's a reasonable The number of people who die each night is equivalent to the number of dead
Exactly. We identified Mr. Shram. By that logic, there...
Another one?
Having an extra person was...
One more dead person among us. If Mitya's theory is right, then it's just, at the time...
I'm sorry. This is my fault.
I'm partly to blame as well. I was too quick to
What is this about?
Sounds like there's some big news you've been... I'm the dead person? Wow,
Odette and I talked about it yesterday, but we thought it just wasn't possible, so...
Yeah, I don't blame you. If I'd been there, I probably would have reached the same conclusion. Let me just try and verify this. I just scoured my memories, but I honestly have no recollection of dying.
Having seen Mr. Mitya a few days ago myself,
Well, if it isn't me
If you don't mind me asking, Traveler, I believe you mentioned that you know Tonya's brother.
No, never.
Now just 1 minute. I know where this is going. You're in the hot seat, and all of us...
Trying to pick a fight, Mr. Chuganov? Whenever you open your mouth...
You!
Did Mitya ask about Tonya because he I suppose I only identified her by age.
I'm just saying, I can vouch for her if nothing else. I've seen her before. She's the sister of...
Oh, really?
Since being here, I don't think I ever mentioned she was Child's sister specifically. Does
If Chuganov can vouch for her, then it can't be Tonya either. Miss Odette, could you go over that afternoon with...
No problem.
Huh. No matter how hard I try. Miss Vojanitsa, during our.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And even though some of my memories from that after.
Are you suggesting you're missing?
Of course. How am I only just realizing this? Humans aren't necessarily.
You mean being silently assassinated?
The researcher's amnesia. I must thank you, Odette. I think your perspective. All right.
Oh, leave! Hey, wait a minute!
Come on, kid. Aren't you gonna fight for your life?
I have other reasons beyond what's been discussed. I remember during Miss Odette's performance, while I was sitting in the audience stalls, a brilliant new idea for my research. I can't remember it now at all, and I didn't take any notes. I guess that must be another instance of temporary amnesia.
No. Hold on. I see where you're going with. There's a glaringly obvious flaw in that idea, no? How can one.
I believe Miss Odette's account. During the period where my memory is blank, all it would take is for the same thing to happen in the theater, and but. There's no evidence to suggest that anyone other than me is a candidate for the deceased. So please relax, everyone. If, on the other hand, I'm still alive right now, well, apparently you've all witnessed my resurrection recently anyway. Who's to say I won't return from the dead?
Mitya's right. This is the...
What is a science with this snowstorm? But if I do get resurrected, you can be sure that I'll come back with the truth of all this.
Poor Mr. Mitya. Maybe it's a good thing that you weren't there to see it.
I hate goodbyes.
Maybe it's the realization. Come to think of, you could take it as, if I make it out of.
Without regret, I feel like a strange sense of anxiety.
Are you okay? If something's bugging you, let's talk about.
I have a travel companion named Paimon. Alosha and Odette.
You're worried about her, aren't you?
To be honest, I used to feel like I was just a spectator in this world. But with Paimon by my side, she loves eating. Over the last few days that we've been. But by the time I snap out of it, the conversation, I'm trying to overcome this
I bet she misses you when you're. I don't know if this will. I could be surrounded by people. Later on, all we can do is cherish. So, once we get out of here, you better hurry back to our side as fast.
Thank you.
But Vojanitsa, if you hate goodbye, that's just the choice I made. I used to, like I said before, our songs have, so I made the choice.
Could you?
A fan after my own.
I've never heard that one before.
Color me impressed, Tonya. Most people can only tell if a song is happy or sad. I've actually never performed this song in the theater before, because it means something like, may those we have lost watch over us, and follow this song back home, and then.
No wonder.
It's getting late, Tonya.
Okay.
Of course.
Once I get out of here. But I guess that means I'll never get to hear Vojanitsa sing again before I fall asleep. It's so dark in here. Huh?
Return, O spirits. Fulfill your oath of protection. No time for questions. Quick, over here. All right, we're safe. The spirit just now is called Night Prayer. Sort of. I know it's hard, but you... Yep. Luckily, I was here to...
A bit more than a bummer, I'd say.
Sure I do. I specialize in soul...
Thanks.
All right, there's no time... We need to reach the next switch before the place gets too dark. If we bring the light back, Night Prayer won't be able to get to us. Sweet, sweet light! It's back! Shh! It's Night Prayer. We need to move quick, but don't let her notice you. Look out! The next switch is... over there! Prayer is here too. This can't be the only path. Let's head up there and take a look. The switch is just up ahead. Hurry! It's too dark. Traveler! I won't let you die like...
Even though it's not permanent, dying is definitely not...
Great.
Yeah.
Time for you to get out of here.
What about you?
I can't. I've already... A guardian spirit skills are... I might not look in. I can go no further.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because...
But...
Go.
Well, I can...
This wasn't supposed to happen. You let...
Take a long, hard look at you. I suspected you on day one, Lelik, and now look where we are. And you, little hunter.
Now you're just lashing out and... Where was all this passion and bravado before?
Is that a threat?
After all the trauma, Valeria and Mitya aren't here anymore. So, but first, I need to think this through. Considering everyone... I clearly remember Miss... Of those who remain, the only person we've never... People are easily... But Mr. Chuganov... Tonya, how's
Tus?
Your brother Ajax must have mentioned me in his letters home, right? Did he...
No.
Chuganov, looks like it's your turn to do some explaining.
I knew you were behind this, Everything about you is fake. That night, when but thinking back on it...
Even that was a lie? But...
Curses! Oh, why is there...
I think I remember. The reason I'm always coughing is because I got sick with frost. It's not a very common after a while. So one day, he agreed. We got to the theater, bought tickets, and...
Oh.
When I woke up, I couldn't find my brother but there's no way he'd leave me behind. Tonya, it sounds like... Yeah, I know. I understand now. After all of that, it turns out I can't blame my brother. I'm sorry,
Your name probably isn't even Tonya, is it?
Well, when I was little, when we escaped from the so when you first approached me and said I thought he must have chosen a fake name. At least your memory of death isn't painful. Now it's your turn, Chuganov.
You're right. I was lying. I happen to know that the harbor... And yes, the truth of the matter is, I lost them. My daughter's name was Iskra. And before you ask, yes, Iskra, as in... She also died from the snow cough. She was after Iskra passed. My wife. One day when I came home, I soon discovered...
Nothing more than a pathetic means of escape. So explain your false testimony.
The night before last, when I was chatting with Tonya, she mentioned that her brother would, combined with her various symptoms, the snow cough used to be, but the year after... It turned out that all previous treatments were... That was the fight. So, poor Miss Tonya...
So, you projected your daughter onto her? Even though you knew she was one of the dead?
That doesn't make any sense. You knew she was already dead.
I just don't believe in your crackpot. How can you just declare a living person dead and throw them out? Mitya's gone. My good buddy Shram's gone. And now, the others, I just want her to live. I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you cast her out into the snowstorm before... Not again! Not this...
Mr. Chuganov?
Tonya.
By the sounds of it, you've known I was dead. I really liked Mr. Valeri, Mr. Mitya. I'm not happy about that.
No!
Well, at this point, despite all since the day, I'm very... And that's why I'm not fond of you at all, Mr. It's them that you owe an apology. Well then, I suppose...
You're leaving already? It's still early.
My name is Patashka. Feels strange that we're only being properly introduced now that it's...
Patashka?
What are you doing, Chuganov? Are you crazy?
Let me leave.
In your dreams. Don't think you're getting off that easy when the Fatui have honed quite an array of enhanced interrog... I think we should leave. I doubt this snowstorm is ever...
Wait. We finally solved the mystery of the haunted theater.
Fair enough. I don't particularly feel like...
And yet you won't let me die?
Hey, Chuganov, on a serious note, if we do make it out of here, you should...
Is this really the time to be All right, fine.
Am I hearing things? There it is again. But...
Should we open the door?
Is this it? If the last few days are anything to go by, whatever lies beyond...
Hey, everyone.
How are you doing?
Much better, thanks. Whew. Let me see. Tonya and Vodyanitsa died last night. And then you...
Not Tonya.
But first, tell us how you made it back here.
You're right. The thing that got me back safely was... a song. I heard someone singing. After walking into the snowstorm, my mind grew hazy. I don't know how long I walked through the storm before my mind completely slipped away. Then, suddenly, I heard the sound of singing. The voice instantly brought me back to my senses, and I regained consciousness. So I followed the voice, searching for the source of the singing. I searched and searched, until finally,
I've actually never performed this song in the theater before. It means something like...
That must have been Vodyanitsa's Requiem.
That song is meant to guide the souls of the dead.
Huh. No kidding. When I first stepped out of the theater, I was still quite lucid. My memory of it is, I remember the outside world being complete. I don't know how else to describe it. And as for the Requiem, but I didn't experience...
You don't seem... Both Shram and...
This raises a truly terrible thought. Mitya's soul was summoned back by the wreck. Of course. If even the long then maybe we've all...
Yes.
What did you say?
You heard me. We died in the It's ironic, really. Do you remember that note, "Death is near"? Death was nearer than we wanted to think all along. The note simply meant that...
So all our attempts to...
Hard to say. At the presence of those two is...
If what you're saying... Doesn't that make... Huh, no wonder. This afternoon, when I was moving Vodyanitsa's body, I noticed that
That's further proof that those...
Am I really dead? No, that's impossible.
I still find it hard to believe that all of us are dead.
Not even knowing...
Exactly. It's hard to rest in peace when you don't even know how you died. I racked my brains. Wait. Hold on. Right before I lost consciousness, I think I saw... I can't remember.
Mitya, your hand.
Huh? You're right. There's blood on the fingertips of my right hand. Looks like it's already dried. What the... I guess... What's wrong?
It's... Renova. The ruler of death. Huh? Alosha, do you still remember that It was about the Grim Reaper. When someone's about to die, and as soon as you recognize his...
I heard a similar tale when I was little. You think the Grim Reaper...
That's right. In which case, death is near could also mean that...
Death, the deceit... When I first saw this note, I thought it contradicted the
So the Grim Reaper deliberately misled...
By that logic, the one person... Identifying the group. No doubt about it. Looking back at how everyone has acted over the past few... Is it you, Alosha? You were the first to discover...
So? Surely you can't suspect me. What if someone else found the investigation report first? Slip the note...
There's no denying it. The note could...
That's not all. I've also noticed that although on the surface, looking back now, even though you didn't say...
What do you mean?
You were the one who emphasized how dangerous it was outside. And earlier today, you tried...
So, you didn't understand my intentions, and now you're...
He still won't admit it.
The biggest question I have right now is... If the Grim Reaper is
That's right. Right at the start. Before any victims had even emerged, Alosha was switched with... When all this began, right after the performance ended and it wasn't until we discovered the bodies the morning after, but it's clear now that the oddities actually started earlier than that. When Dean...
Right. So Mr. Dean...
And if we pinpoint that moment as the beginning of Alosha, you are the only person...
More precisely, Alosha...
Not bad. Well, since you've backed me into a corner...
Alosha?
You're the Grim Reaper?
I am no such tired cliché. Mortals should address me as the ruler of death. Before being wiped out,
I heard you can ferry souls.
Your initial conclusion, every night they devoured an equal number. Here, take a look.
What do you do?
That takes care of today's two. Don't get so worked up. You are all—
I know we're already dead. You—
Murdered? No. Murder is when mortals usurp my authority. Death is my jurisdiction. If I require someone to die, you simply met the criteria.
I know about the curse of immortality. You cursed us? When?
So often, humans pray to me, begging to know when their death will come, and what form it will take. But few people ask—
So you're not gonna tell us the truth?
Hold your tongue. Those angels from the—
Work?
You clearly— After the physical, my work, and you must also— Here too, the ley lines can— But this actually— This affect mana— But if souls who— Then—
So if you don't— Metia Sharp. This must be what Renovo— But if you have the authority—
You seek to understand the mind of a god. This is a theater, and I found myself getting quite immersed. I suppose the entertainment you provided makes up for all the trouble you've caused me by being so defiant in the face of death. There.
Can't say I—
Really? But
Just moments ago, work is work, I get—
That's a rather unique perspective due to the obstruction, revealing my eye. Then there was the issue.
That's what I don't understand.
For centuries, they have refused to return to the ley lines, exploiting the issues created by the angel civilization to resist being drawn in. Centuries of It reached the— Only then, with my—
I vaguely
I see your dream. Anyway, that is more of an Meanwhile, as both and of course, while I was—
Sounds like you had it all figured. I just did the math.
That much is obvious.
It's time to review this whole affair. If the ley lines can— Looking back now, none of us had the faintest idea at the time. From the moment that staff member named Demoff walked into the snowstorm, the incident had already begun. No. No. Let— No. No. Let— Alosha was the second to walk into the snowstorm after— During this process, the ruler of death assumed his identity. During our first night in the theater, everyone was caught up in the novelty of it all. No one could have expected there would be victims the very next morning. Despite all the confusion, and with the help of hindsight, we finally began to realize that something was amiss with the snowstorm. The ley lines devour— Odette and I spoke a lot that night. 3 people were on watch, but in the morning, we discovered that someone had fallen victim all the same. No. The deaths of Coolish and Rampana caused everyone to unexplainable Later, we discovered that there seemed to be an extra person among us, and subsequently discovered the existence of the deceased. Mr. Schramm. thought it was all a lot happened today. The fact that there was more than one deceased seemed to bring us back to square one. Odette revealed some information she had been keeping to herself. Vodyanitsa was... Although Mitya did... The void in the lake... No. As it happened, but the girl I thought, come to think of it, and Renova, looking back... No one could have expected anyone who walked into the snowstorm to return. But just after nightfall, Mitya returned, bringing crucial information with him. Various truths began to surface, including that all of us were already dead, and that the ruler of death was here among us. Then, after revealing her true form, Renova callously claimed 2 souls. No, let me... No, let me go. In fact, to everyone... Now... That covers everything.
Your work isn't finished here yet, is it? The Traveler...
The Water Imp's song through things... The ley lines have already anchored.
So the reunion in the night that Vodyanitsa mentioned... I suppose...
That just leaves... And your soul is firmly anchored for a descender like you, who is not bound. I have no end.
One last question, then. All our...
Death abides no reason. To me...
Grim Reaper, you really know how to get on my nerves.
I'm not here to ingratiate myself with you. I kill, merely because your deaths are necessary.
Oh, you've made that quite clear. But humans don't take well to being scorned. Not even by the gods.
This is futile. You must know that you are powerless against me in my own domain. I suggest that you save your strength.
For what? Maybe we can't change it. But if nothing else, we can at least teach you to have some respect for the dead.
Audacious.
How are you holding up, Odette?
What happened to...
How much do you...
What do you mean?
Has Odette already forgotten? Mitya? Don't you remember anything?
Yeah, I remember now, comrade. Looks like just like me when Odette found me at the Armory Palace. For some reason, just with one catch.
Odette and the others have already forgotten everything.
Could this be the reason? You don't? Huh. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Does that mean I carved this symbol into my soul? What about you, though? The ruler of death mentioned that you're...
A full explanation would get complicated very quickly.
Well then, now that it's all over, let's figure out what we've learned. The first thing I notice is that everything here is precisely as we left it, right before our deaths. This confirms that time passes differently in the after...
They say that right before death, time slows down, and you're...
That must be how you know you have one foot in the afterlife by that point. This also aligns with previous... To those unaware of the truth, dying and coming... This leaves me with a couple big questions.
If not...
Right. This time... Come to think of it... Wasn't I about to know... I can't remember what it was, but... I think it was some... Sorry, Traveler. I'll catch up with you again later. Right now...
Sir, if I may... No one... Yet, you two seem very familiar with each other. And, by the way, have we ever crossed paths?
I can explain everything. Could you help?
So, Chuganov really is going to shut down the factory. So, you said I promised to take you to the Armory Palace while we were in the afterlife, yes? I believe you. I think I even have a vague memory of it. Agreed.
I'm finally back. I should keep my emotions in check when I see Paimon.
Wait. The atmosphere here feels... Shh. Stay quiet.
Have we still not been able to notify Child yet? We need new orders. I'm so sorry.
Tell me, what happened?
It was the Jester. He's the director of the Fatui. His authority supersedes all others.
How long ago did he leave?
It was about an hour. Miss Paimon was fast asleep at the time. The Jester simply walked off with her as if...
Do you know where they went?
The Armory Palace, most likely. Lord Piero, the Jester, has... I'm surprised he came in person.
Then lead the way.
Okay, let's... It's just up ahead. Quick, let's...
No, I'll go alone. You know I'm planning to force my way in. You're with the Fatui, so you should...
I was hardly planning through the official channels anyway. I may be a Fatus, but I'm also Lelik. Paimon's safety is paramount right now. With me around, you'll have an extra pair of hands.
If you say so.
Let's go. There's no time...
Hey, who are you? This part of the Armory Palace is under restricted access. What do you think you're doing?
No questions, please. We're short on time.
I'll make short work here.
Rise.
Here, boy!
Witness the snow swan's grace. Purify together.
Fire storm!
Life goes on. Trespass at your peril.
One down!
Swirl! Mark 2! Enemy!
Dog eat dog!
The snowflakes. Cottage dogs. Let us begin.
Fighting frog! Ha!
Having fun?
Sakari, fetch!
Witness the snow swan's race. A brief breath must go. Sacred name, Archon Preserver.
You have a pass? Where are you coming from? So, you're intruders, huh? Then don't blame me for what happens next!
The Armory Palace is hidden this deep in? This place is much bigger than I imagined.
They're conducting top-secret research after all. The deeper it's hidden, the better, is standard Fatui logic.
The style doesn't really look like the Fatui's handiwork, though.
They must have requisitioned some structures from a past civilization.
Looks like we're in for a tough intruder! Stay alert!
Crystalline Adagio.
Encase!
Intruders? Don't come any closer!
Just what are you guys trying to do here?
One down! Here, boy!
Animal hypostasis emulation! Stay clear!
Orders given. Orders received. Life goes up. Let's begin.
No one interferes with the Jester's work!
Couldn't fix it.
Looks like no one's guarding this place.
There's something off about that decoration over there. Look out!
Let's deal with these before we move on.
Snowflakes. Together. Rise.
Encase!
researchers here probably don't know that we're uninvited guests. Let's try not to hurt them.
What's the big star from the theater doing here?
That's Miss Odette. She's a member of the Fatui. Don't...
Was the whole reason for Project Stuzha to support the research here at the Armory Palace? Just what are the Fatui and the Tsaritsa planning?
Whoa! Who are you? Never seen you around here before.
Looks like there's no way through here.
Maybe using the power of this prism could help?
I think I see some images.
It's the prism's power at play, causing images of the past to reappear, albeit only...
Paimon. And the Jester. Is this another scene from the past?
Yes. It looks quite old, though. I don't think it happened in the recent past.
What's going on here? What happened?
The source seems to be the Armory Palace. They must have started some large-scale experiment.
Wait, what if this has something to do with Paimon? We need to hurry!
We're almost there. The Armory Palace is just up ahead.
Paimon, please be okay.
Supposed to hurt. Absorption test. Animal-toxic. Sacred name. Fortune Preserver. Witness the Snow Swan's grace. Pirouette. Let's begin. Go.
What's going on? It's the curse of death. No, Odette. Is this... I need to find a way back to reality. Is that... Odette? No signs of life. But past experience says that she should be resurrected before two. Did Odette intentionally use her core Ignis to guide my soul? Thank you, Odette. If not for you, my soul wouldn't have found it, but I'm sorry. I don't have time to... Sure enough, everyone here has been affected. Paimon! Paimon! No, wait. Paimon probably didn't escape Renova's curse either. She won't be able to respond to me right now. I'll have to find her myself. Mitya! Is this the laboratory he works in? What happened here to trigger the curse of death again so soon? I'll have to ask him when he wakes up. Finding Paimon has to take priority now. Found her! Paimon really is here!
You don't learn, do you? You've already been involved in one. This might have passed for a coincidence. Judging by your expression, in that case, a civil... will one day lose and as a descender...
No advice needed.
Suit yourself. That thing is coming with me. You awoke sooner than I thought. The curse of immortality is stubborn. Unable to enter the ley lines, yet not content to remain a spirit.
Ruler of death, what do you want?
You perplex me. Both you and you. That thing may be a creation of Celestia, but it possesses none of Celestia's power, let alone authority. Your obsession with it baffles me. No matter, the resurrection will soon begin. It's worthless anyway. I'll reclaim it next time.
Hey, who says there'll be a next time? I missed you, Paimon.
What are you talking about? We haven't even been apart for that.
It was different this time. You seem to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, Paimon's back in tip-top condition. The Jester and that...
So... Two?
Apologies for leaving in such a hurry at the theater earlier. I was in a rush. Rest assured that your companion is perfectly safe. We reversed the effects that the experimental energy had on her.
I suppose this is our first official meeting, Traveler. I could not let Paimon suffer in her condition for a moment longer, and so I simply took her without explanation. I hope you do not mind.
But why would a big shot like you care about what happened?
As I said when you first arrived in Snezhnaya,
Oh yeah, you did mention that.
I'm afraid the reminiscing will have to wait. Mitya, let us continue with the report. What conclusions, if any?
The good news is, my hypothesis regarding the ruler of... As for the bad news, I recommend we
I will trust your judgment.
Wait, what are you guys talking about?
by whatever means necessary, so long as it removes the threat she poses to us. After what just happened, I've ascertained Renova's goal. Or rather, the trigger condition for the curse of...
Okay.
What she's doing is blocking Snezhnaya's technological progress, preventing us from possessing any means with...
Just like...
So, any ideas, research, or experiments that... Just now, for instance, I was set to launch a final phase. As expected, though, all that effort...
Does that mean something similar happened when we were at the...
That's right. During the performance, I thought of an important breakthrough regarding the experiment. And so the nature of the curse seems to be something like... Of course, that meant the curse was normal until Odette came along. I believe...
But you mentioned something about a...
That's right. Even with the gods locking certain key components out of reach, humanity can... But, as I'm sure Renova anticipated, even...
You mean the experiment?
Yes. We were at a critical juncture, a moment where the But now, as long as Renova...
And with Project Stuzha having been in effect all this time, at our nation's current strength, repeated trial and error only by eliminating Renova first.
But she's the ruler!
We'll see. But one thing's for sure. She definitely can't just do whatever she wants.
You're saying...
Wouldn't it be easier to just kill all of us researchers for good? Why resurrect us over and over again?
So, you're saying...
Exactly. And I think that's where...
Regardless, the ruler of death has always been our goal.
The Fatui.
For a long time, I've had a vague suspicion the Fatui and but hearing the Jester admit it is still a shock. No wonder the Sarid... What kind of road will that lead?
In that case... Lord Jester, I would...
Granted. Get some rest, put the experiment out of your mind, and take care that the curse of death doesn't affect... While there is yet time, allow me to offer you my hospitality, honored.
I remember hearing the term Mistelton from
Yeah! Paimon wanted to ask about that when the name came up just now. What is it?
As you know, Project Stuzha is a series of measures enacted to consolidate our nation's resources. Many of the things you have encountered thus far are... This includes the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau in Notcry. Researching Kuvaki was merely a facade. Its core objective...
And that's a weapon built for the final battle against the heaven...
Huh?
I was given some intel, and...
Wait... You must mean that thing over there! Oh, Paimon's gotta take a closer look at this thing. Especially after you guys sent so many people to...
Kuvaki alone will not break through Celestia's defenses. Let alone, the heavenly principles are no doubt accustomed to combating the power of the light realm, and elemental energy is simply the For now, therefore, you could say that by reverse engineering the stellar linchpins to extract the energy within...
The Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, Project Stuzha, and it looks like your plan is almost complete.
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa has embarked upon an expedition to vanquish a monster.
Seems like the powers that be in Snezhnaya don't
The Harbingers have been granted significant autonomy in retrieving the Gnosis. But by the same token, they do not completely represent...
You read my mind.
Speaking of the Gnosis, Paimon's been dying to ask this question since forever. What?
The Gnosis will undoubtedly serve as a key bargaining chip when she confronts the Heavenly Principles.
What do you mean? Not sure. Don't you make the rules? You're the highest...
Taking on the Heavenly Principles is something most people wouldn't even entertain in their...
Into that today. Civilization is our civilization. Made very only by changing the state of affairs. Only by... Otherwise... The fate of the people...
Accepting potential
Furthermore...
Huh? All of them? Paimon knows about the curse of death you mentioned.
Then the birth of the Hilichurls. The rules of Natlan's Ode of Resurrection. Those are curses too? For Rena's long life...
Yes. Even a god's love for humanity is a...
What?
The Tsaritsa has always had ample reason to hate. If she can seize their authority, she will reconstruct the end. Look forward to it. It will be... Though the ordinary people of Snezhnaya may not understand these details, we all believe...
Paimon really doesn't remember. He's basically a stranger.
Allow me to explain. The reason is because she comes from Celestia herself.
Paimon?
Oh, right. I was blinded by anger earlier, but thinking back on it, Renova also...
As you know, the lunar fragments in Nodcry were pulled down from the sky, but the first application of this technology was in Conria. I used this technology upon the heavens. I presented her to the Vinster King. Paimon then took up temporary residence.
Wait, Paimon's a little confused. You're talking about things that happened but Paimon doesn't remember any of that.
Having lived through the cataclysm, perhaps you too were burdened with some...
But it's not just her memories from Conria. Paimon doesn't even know how she spent the last 500 years. She only has memories from the past few... What was Paimon like back in Conria? Did she know?
Unfortunately, when you arrived in Conria, your consciousness was like that of a newborn infant. None could... During the time you lived in Conria, your personality was no different from how it is now.
Ah, man! Paimon's plan to get her memories back and become super smart is ruined before it could even start. You know, even though Paimon lost her memories, she still feels weirdly close to you for some reason.
On the contrary, I completely... But now, as I see it...
Noted. But, Traveler? Even though you know Paimon's some... Oh, phew!
I remember hearing...
Yeah! Paimon wanted to ask about that when the name came up just now.
As you know, Project Stu, many of the things you have encountered. This includes...
And that's a weapon built...
Huh?
I was given some intel.
Wait.
Kuvaki Alo, the Heavenly Principle. For now, there... You could say that by reverse engineering the...
The Kuvaki experiment... And it looks like your plan is almost complete.
I remember...
Yeah.
As you know, many of the things... This include...
And that's a weapon...
Huh?
I was given some...
Wait.
Kuvaki Alo, the Heavenly Prince. For now, there... You could say that by reverse engineering the...
The Kuvaki... And it looks...
I remember...
Yeah.
As you know, projects... Many of the things you have... This includes...
And that's a weapon...
Huh?
I was given some...
Wait.
Kuvaki Alo, the Heavenly Prince. For now, you could say that by reverse engineering the stellar linchpins to extract...
The Kuvaki... And it looks like...
Thank you for telling...
Given the circumstance...
Ally?
To advance Project Mistleton, we must first resolve...
That's right. Ever since she said she intends to reclaim...
Against an opponent of this...
You're challenge the ruler of death? Just for Paimon? But thank you.
The Tsaritsa will return in triumph.
Got it.
Of course,
Certainly you may.
Whoa! For real? Stop again! She might.
While the technology is not yet fully developed, it
Oh.
Paimon? You're okay.
Long story short, yep, Paimon's up!
That's right. When I woke up, I wanted to go in after you, but the guards had woken up as well. So I returned the way I...
It was thanks to you that my soul found its way back to my body so...
Huh. That actually worked? Nice. Really, you should be... Anyway, and now that...
Ah, Director Chuganov, you're back. We just received notice that Project Stuzha has been suspended. This is the preliminary. Our calculations in the...
That won't be necessary. Leave the energy for those who need it. Whether they use... Start preparing to halt production and lay off the staff. Make sure the workers are able to
am I hearing you right? Why?
I just... Suddenly... Iskra.
Dear esteemed members of the considering that Lelik did what Lelik will be the purpose of this note, even with Project we act only...
We act only for the greater glory.
You mean...
Just thinking out, I've never seen the...
I never once thought I'd come here. But I...
I've seen Spirit Seeker performed many times, including by your mother.
Why do you bring that up all of a sudden?
Even though the choreography is always identical, every dancer finds a way to make it her own.
So you actually want to talk to me about ballet?
I just think it would be a pity if the dance was lost to history. She didn't teach it to you, did she?
That was an unusually subtle taunt for you.
We embraced one another on the snow-swept... But when our bodies, in pieces, are cast to the winds, what of our love will remain behind?
Don't tell me you can't sing.
Shush. I understand her hatred. The Fatui robbed her of the life she should have had. I never opposed her dancing. Yet still I became an enemy of her ballet. I'll just keep my distance. Many despise me. I'm used to it.
You're certainly not one to shy away from confrontation. But children, they need a different approach.
I'm hardly the most maternal figure.
Yet she is a child. In my experience, while a father commands authority, he must still yield to love. You should tell her what you think about her dancing. Odette will soon take the stage at the Korolyevsky Theater. This could be your chance.
Geonosis secured. It went smoothly. I'll be there. Have them send me an invitation.
Sadly, things didn't work out. Her final words are inside that block of ice.
This? Aren't these for monitoring her subordinates?
Not yours. This one isn't her witch's flame, but my two worlds' flames. The two worlds' flames can burn away memories. It was my parting gift to Rosaline.
If all goes to plan, she and I will both live to see that Tsaritsa succeed. I believe she'll find peace. But if anything happens to me, she needn't follow in my footsteps. The cryo-energy will fade away in time. Then the two worlds' flames will burn away all memories of the Fatui. She'll be free to dance. She deserves this.
I will handle the aftermath. The choice is yours, child.
If Paimon's a creep. And like you said, this doesn't have to change anything between us. You're not
You've spent the last few...
Says who? Paimon original... Wait. They've got the local Snezhnaya.
I thought you were in...
Paimon can read while she flies. Hey! Look at these two dolls! Which do you like better? Alright.
Oh, I thought we were only getting one.
There you are.
Paimon will grab this and then... Huh? 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 How many layers does this thing have? A whole bunch of people are gathered.
I know that voice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Let me introduce you.
Hello, Tonya.
Hello. Firstly, I'm
Hey now. What?
So she's the...
She said you two didn't manage to meet up at the theater. She waited ages for me, and when I didn't show, she got a little worried and went outside.
I know, right? He didn't bother to say a...
I've been rushed off my feet.
Well,
I'm sorry, Tonya.
Although the mix-up led to it. Besides, it's obvious that Tartag...
No, it's fine.
The best...
Huh? Hey! Oh.